These are the best 5 solo drops for victory, cash cups and ranked this season. Let's get right into it. Make sure you check out my new creative map, it's out now. The first drop I have for you is in the snowy area right here. So we look at the map, I want you to mark this spot right here. You see it? Okay, good. I'm going off the map now. Now this is a little campsite in the mountains, and when I tell you this drop is good, I mean it. You can see that we start off with a couple of tents around here. Though I would recommend if you are contested, trying landing up here on this chest. The chest spawns at 50% this season, so you should spawn. And if we land up here on this chest next to this piano, grab whatever's inside. If we don't get to whatever's in the chest, we can easily take this launch pad, this permanent mobility around the map. If we do get it, we can run down here because there is a little campsite thing that people like to land at. If they've landed here, you can just pick them off. It's so simple. It's quite a cool chest at this campsite, giving you quite good loot. Though if there's no one contesting you, I wouldn't suggest popping a single bit of shield. You can pop all of these slurp barrels right here, then hire the NPC. You can hire him, by the way. And when you've looted everything you need, take this zipline down to this hut right here, which has an immense amount of slurp barrels in. It is ridiculous. Take a look at this. One little bit and we are 100. For this reason, you're going to want to be wary of people landing here, but I'm sure you can pick them off even if they do. Good location, quite a bit of brick here as well, and wood, so it is a good all-rounder. And pretty edge map. You're not likely to be contested by an absolute ton of people. If you get a drop map for that chest up here, or get a drop map for one of these chests down here, you should win this every single time. On to drop number 2. Now drop number 2 is actually also in this snowy area down here. So we're going to go right for the corner. You can see it says I haven't discovered it, but I promise you I have discovered this place. We landed there in a tournament the other day and it was spectacular. So if we go down here, you can see it's like a kind of mini town type factory type thing. And this place is super good because it has so much loot. It has a ton of loot. It's on the side of the map where not many people go. And it is also a great duo spot. It might be in the duo video, who knows. But I'm not going to recycle drop spots like that. You can likely be contested by 2 people to maybe 3 people here. Or if you get lucky, you might only be contested by 1. However, having a good drop is going to be crucial to all of these locations. If you can nail that down, then you're going to be able to take so many people out of the air. This middle building is the best building in this area. As you can see, we have 1 chest right here. We have 2 chests, 3 chests, 4 chests, 5 chests, and 6 chests. 6 chests in this really small area, and you can actually break them pretty easily. Just get some mats up at the same time. Honestly guys, I can't tell you how good this spot is. It even has some slurp barrels around this area. There's so much loot on this new map, and that means that hopefully in spots like these you should be a little bit less contested. There's also a ton of slurp barrels here, so you shouldn't have to pop a single bit of shield because there is honestly slurp barrels everywhere, guys. Even if you're contested, there is more than enough to give you and the enemies full shield. Look at that, we're just running around firing slurp barrels everywhere. And that's the way it should be. It's such a tight formation of chests. We just ran from the main room that had a ton of chests, and now we're running through this area that has 2 chests in close proximity as well. There are chests everywhere in this drop. That's why you need to land there. On to drop number 3. I want you to take a moment to think. Is this where we just were? Or is this a new drop? That is right, just over the top here, we can see our 3rd drop of the video. That being said, guys, make sure you pop in code JKC if you're enjoying so far, or if you're finding it useful. It helps me greatly, especially when buying a battle pass. Let's carry on. This drop is great for a number of reasons, and you're going to want to land right on this ship here. You can probably see it from up here. It doesn't look the greatest. However, we have 2 slurp trucks, and if you land on top of them, you can instantly get full HP. Either save or hack the other one just to get rid of it so no one else can claim it. I'd recommend landing on one of the guns or one of the chests nearby, and on the map it is just on the right side. Again, in the snow area. Who knew the snow area would bring so many wonderful drops to our map? It is a massive slurp, so it's slurp barrels for your metal, as well as big containers for your metal. It is honestly the all-rounder of a drop, and you can see me hacking the slurp barrel here. We're instantly full HP, and we still have another slurp barrel and a ton of other small slurp barrels around the area as well. There is 2 chests even in this side for this container, and I think there are 5 total that can spawn around this boat, and there is also 1 chest that spawns up here at that hut. I don't know how contested this one will be. Again, I won't know how a lot of these will be contested because they are new drops, and we haven't had many tournaments here. However, I can tell you that these are the most likely to be uncontested out of any of them. And they're the best, of course. This drop also gives you great brick. There are a ton of bricks down here. an absolute battalion of bricks down by this boat. Look at all of that. And there's also a nice zip line up to the top of this mountain, which I would suggest using. It's going to bring you up to this little factory town that if it's not diluted, you can take it to yourself as well, but most likely someone will have landed here. But in my opinion, it is a great way to come here and just have a little third party, because most likely 2 or 3 people will have landed here, and you will have good loot and full shield, especially spare shields, because you use a slurp truck, and you'll be able to take one of them out. Or all of them, who knows, you guys are goats. Let's move on to the next drop. Drop spot number 4 is a little bit of a goofy one. If we go around here and go exactly to where I am on the map, just this little cove here, right on the right side, you're going to see this little cave. Now this cave is actually crazy. Getting in is the fun part. Getting out is not so fun. So we grab this chest right here. That's chest number 1. Chest number 2. Chest number 3. We go further in. We're going really far in now. We can just about make it through these. Chest number 4. We got to break this chest to go any further. Look at that. Look at that. That is crazy. Chest number 5. Chest number 6. Go even further. And as you can see, we're kind of coming towards the end. But if we break this rock, which is actually breakable, and it's 900 health, so it's going to give you quite a couple mats, and go through. Look at this. Look at this absolute fortress we have down here. This is chest number 7, I believe. And there is also a porta potty that allows you to get out, which is wonderful. Chest number 8. 8 chests. That is enough for any solo player. And now we're in here, this can offer a good spot for camping. The only issue is making sure that you get out before the zone comes. You gotta make sure the entrance is always unblocked and there's always a way out, especially in zero builds. That is the one thing to look out for, guys. This is a great drop spot, especially for solos. It's 8 chests and you can get out pretty easily. There's very likely not going to be people camping at the outside of the cave, meaning that you can get out nice and quickly. Alright, on to the next one. Now this one is a good one, and there's another non-named location. Look at the map, tell me the best place to have a fight where you will not be third-partied. And that is this island right here. People have to swim to it or run across this incredibly narrow thing, so you'll be able to see them. The only people you're going to have to fight off spawn here is the people at land here. The zip line is incredibly noticeable, so if someone tries to get to it, then they're going to get fried by you. It is also a very, very nice mansion. I would honestly love to live here, and has a lot of good chests. You're going to be contested by 2 or 3 people. Again, maybe even more, but who knows? You guys get the best drops in the game though. For all of these drops, have a look on Discord, have a look around the internet, see if you can find a good drop map. A drop map is where you pull your glider to get the best drop possible. This allows you to get chests, guns and weapon spawns first before other players, allowing you to win off spawn so much more often. Now I really like these buildings because they're super open. If someone appears down this hallway, I can actually build some space, build some boxes, actually have a proper fight with it. In a normal house, I'm pretty congested. That's why this drop is honestly a W. And if you thought this video was a W, make sure you drop a like for the algorithm, and I'll see you in this video right here. This video is recommended to you by YouTube, so go watch it. See you in a bit.